Three really top guys at 154 pounds. Do you feel like you're peaking as a fighter?
This is definitely my prime right now, and I'm only going to get better from here.
Win, lose, or draw, he's the ticket. I'll fight Terence Crawford. Come on, man. Boots had a chance to fight me. Vergil Ortiz had an opportunity to fight me, you know, but now everybody, oh, I'll fight Terence, or I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, okay, cool. When y'all had y'all opportunity, you know, y'all went elsewhere. But now that y'all see I'm the ticket, now y'all like, oh, yeah, we want to fight Terence Crawford. We want Terence Crawford. That's the
pride come Saturday. Man, you got to calm down, brother. Because listen, man, things can get real sticky real quick, and then everybody would say, this is what we do every time we come out. This is what we do when we come out. Social media, my ass. Bro, listen, just like you talking, just like you doing all that talking, bro, it can turn deadly real quick. But on both sides, so why not support, listen, why not support your fighter? Support your fighter. You ain't got nothing wrong with that. Support your fighter. Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success, instead of everybody saying every time we get together, you know what I mean, it's always shooting and violence. Everybody know Team Crawford. Y'all know I get active.
What happened tonight has shaken up the 154-pound division. Vergil Ortiz Jr. just put on a devastating performance. And two fighters who've been waiting in the wings are now facing real danger. Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis. All eyes have now turned their way. Crawford and Boots are now under the spotlight. First, let's break down who Vergil Ortiz Jr. really is. Ortiz entered tonight's fight with a 24-0 record and 22 knockouts. He's been seen for a long time as a rising talent, but tonight he crossed the line from contender to real threat. Against Erickson Lubin, Ortiz didn't simply win, he took control. He stopped Lubin in the second round after trapping him on the ropes and firing with accuracy and power. This wasn't a puncher catching a lucky moment. He showed calm, sharp timing, and ruthless purpose. With Oscar de la Hoya's camp behind him, Ortiz now stands ready for one of the biggest matchups in the division.
You know, I think after this fight is the fight where I truly feel like I'm 100% back to what I was. And I couldn't have done it without my team, my dad, Robert, Hector, Charles, all the guys helping me spar. Dr. B, of course, and my promoters having my back the 100% of the way. And I'm going to have your back, too. I'm going to have y'all's back no matter what. I don't think it was very heated. It's just competitive talk. It was all right. I rate myself maybe like an A-. Maybe I got hit with some small jabs I shouldn't have got hit by, but I think I did what I was supposed to do.
Crawford has been the leading name at 154 for years. He's defeated elite opposition and captured every major belt. But after what Ortiz showed tonight, a new question emerges. Does Crawford still have the edge with a younger, hungrier force like Ortiz now closing in?
Oh, okay. He thinks Crawford's punches had more like of an effect when he would land them compared to Vergil's.
У него джеб хороший, я тоже чувствовал это. Как говорится, средний. Ну, Крофорд сильнее был, так сравнить, если у него удар был, все на лучшем уровне, да. Ну, физически он крепкий, Vergil.
Ortiz called out Crawford after the fight, saying he's here to fight the best. If Crawford still wants it, that call isn't idle. It's a public declaration. Crawford must now consider whether to engage a dangerous opponent who's built momentum and has shown he can finish fights.
I mean, look, I'm here to fight the best. I don't care who it is. It can be Boots next, it can be Spence next, it could be Crawford next, if he's still willing to do it, because, you know, that's a fight that I've been calling for a while. I think that's a great fight to make happen still. Man, and we're just gonna keep doing what I do best. You know, and that's just.
Ortiz called out Crawford after the fight, making it clear he's here to face the best. If Crawford is still interested, this wasn't empty talk. It was a public challenge. Crawford now has to weigh whether he wants to step in with a dangerous opponent who's building momentum and has proven he can end fights.
He's built momentum and has shown he can finish fights.
I mean, look, I'm here to fight the best. I don't care who it is. It can be Boots next. It can be Spence next. It could be Crawford next. If he's still willing to do it, because you know that's a fight that I've been calling for a while. I think that's a great fight to make happen still. Man, and we're just gonna keep doing what I do best. You know, and that's just.
If Crawford turns it down, the picture changes. Ortiz's stock climbs even higher. Crawford starts to look more inactive, and the legacy discussion begins to shift. Now let's turn to Jaron "Boots" Ennis. He recently moved up to the 154-pound division with authority. In his first fight at 154, he knocked out Ismail Lima in the opening round, a clear statement. Notably, Boots was ringside tonight for Ortiz's victory. The two faced off in the ring right after. Ortiz asked for the fight, and Ennis answered confidently, calling it the best fight in boxing. But here's where things get interesting. Ortiz's performance may have raised the pressure on Boots. Even De La Hoya's camp warned Boots and his promoter, saying, "Don't come watch Vergil live, because what you see will scare you."
When Boots Ennis knocks somebody out in the first round, it's against a top 30 guy. When Vergil Ortiz knocks somebody out in the second round, it's against a top 5 in the world guy. That's the discrepancy there. It's like it's night and day. It's boys and men. It's just a whole different ball game. Boots, be careful, brother.
All right, thank you guys.
Questions are now being raised. Does Boots truly want that fight next? Or will he opt for another tune-up? He has the names, the record, and the hype, but what Ortiz showed tonight made it clear he has something to be concerned about.
What makes it so special is because we all in our prime, and we're in our prime right now, you know. And I feel like this fight right now has more hype behind it than it was 6 months ago. I'm glad that I, fought my fight, got some hype around it. He fought his fight. He looked good. He had some hype around it. But like I said, this is my division. I'm walking through this division.
Is this the biggest fight in boxing now?
I think this is the best fight in boxing. That's going to be me. And like I said, I'm gonna come up on top regardless. I'm running through this division, and I'm gonna stamp my name.
For Ortiz, the victory over Lubin wasn't just about adding to his record. It announced a real challenger. It showed Ortiz is prepared to face top-level opposition. If he secures Boots or Crawford next, he enters must-watch territory, gains major negotiating leverage, and potentially positions himself to collect titles.
Lubin started okay in the first round. Second round just sat on the ropes for like a minute and allowed Vergil Ortiz to tee off on him. And you can't do that because Vergil's a great fighter. He's got heavy hands, and it was a great performance, and I was pleased that they called our man Boots into the ring after because we didn't know what kind of reception we were going to get. We came here uninvited, really, and we came here off our own, bat. So it was good that they wanted us in the ring, and they're making all...
For Boots, a matchup with Ortiz could be the toughest test of his career. A win would lock him in as the top fighter at 154 and possibly the most dangerous boxer in and around the division. A loss would cost him momentum and the rising star label. And if he chooses to avoid Ortiz, the question will be asked, did he sidestep his hardest challenge?
Y'all whole team been talking too much, and what they have been doing over these last 6-7 months, it's no more talking. Go ahead. Hopefully they sign on papers and make this fight happen because I feel like this is the biggest fight in boxing. And like I said, I'm about to show the world why I'm the best in the world.
For Crawford, he's now on the defensive. He's chasing big fights and legacy-defining wins, but Ortiz is applying pressure. Crawford has a choice to make. Take the risk to stay relevant or sit back and watch the new wave move past him.
4 or 5 fighters that you would like to fight coming up?
So we got Tim Tszyu, we got Crawford, Spence, or I guess you can say the winner of Spence or Fundora. Charlo's is a good one. Who else we got at 54?
You want to fight Terence Crawford right now?
I would love to fight him, man.
I think he's like probably the number one pound for pound fighter right now.
Do you think he's out of his peak?
No.
Or is he in his peak now?
I think he's in his peak.
And you're saying you could be the peak prime Terence Crawford?
I'm saying I believe that I can.
I respect it 100%.
I believe that I can. No, I respect him as a fighter though. That's the thing. When I want to fight people, it doesn't mean that, oh, I don't like you. Like let's get it on. It's more like I respect your skills and I want to see if I can beat you.
Stylistically, Ortiz offers a relentless volume of power shots, punishing bodywork that breaks opponents down, and the advantage of youth and freshness. Boots counters with elite fundamentals, crisp combinations, and the renewed energy of a fighter moving up from welterweight. The fan in me sees huge fireworks, while the strategist sees Boots versus Ortiz as the fight that needs to happen now.
Absolutely.
If you get victory,
that's a great fight that could happen, and I mean I want it to happen. That's a fight that I think that needs an answer because everyone's been. I mean, even I've been wondering. Oh, let's see what happens in that fight. 147, now 147, 154, and I'm excited to be a part of big fights like that everyone wants to watch. So it's a yes for me.
Yeah. That's an interesting admission. So I mean, like kind of going into the fight. Do you go into it saying, I know I can defeat this guy, or I'm maybe even uncertain about the outcome and I want to see the way it plays out?
I'm always confident in my abilities and my IQ and my toughness. I'm gonna be honest, I don't go into any fight thinking I'm gonna win.
Okay.
And not in a bad way. If I know I'm gonna win, then I think I got this. You can't go into a fight thinking like that. You know what I mean? Now you can't be scared. Being scared is different, or uncertain. I'm not even uncertain. I'm in between uncertain and I know I'm gonna win. I'm just like I can win. I just got to do everything right. I got to be on point. So that's kind of like where I am in my headspace.
Yeah.
On any fight, doesn't matter who it is.
Given the timing, it's perfect. Boots just moved up, and Ortiz just sent his message. Both are undefeated in their 20s. This is the fight to make, Ortiz against Ennis. It carries urgency, potential belts on the line, a strong narrative, and everyone is already throwing out predictions.
Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. Vergil Ortiz can't beat no Boots Ennis. Vergil Ortiz can't beat no Boots Ennis. I promise you. Vergil Ortiz ain't beating no Boots. When y'all gonna listen? Y'all ain't got to listen. Y'all ain't got to listen. Oh, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Ooh, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Vergil. Get past Lubin. Get past Lubin. Make sure you take care of business. Yeah, the next fight is going to be against Boots Ennis. And you ain't... Man, listen to me, people. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Skill versus skill.
Crawford is still in the mix. But if Boots versus Ortiz happens first, Crawford could delay a year and step into a heated rivalry with his opponent riding high. Hardly an ideal scenario. The boxing world erupted after Ortiz's dismantling of Lubin. Errol Spence Jr. was quick to respond, calling it pure destruction and noting that Ortiz looked sharper and more dangerous than ever.
Well, Vergil did good. He did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. I don't know what's going on with Lubin, but Vergil did his thing.
Yeah, I think he got stung really early, like in the first round. Yeah. Like he went overhand right, and after that he just
he felt the power and kind of teared up a little bit.
Yeah. Boots Ortiz is the next fight. Obviously, Boots is here. What's your prediction on that fight with Ortiz and Boots?
I don't know. It can go either way. They're both exciting, and for them to fight at this younger age, it'll be a great fight. You know?
Teofimo Lopez, like everyone else, was stunned. He also praised Ortiz, saying he's bringing genuine knockout energy back to the sport, and that his power at 154 pounds is impressive.
What was your thoughts on Vergil's performance, man?
What was my thoughts? I mean, I was just like Oscar was mentioning, man, I'm a little shocked on how it happened, I was taking a little bit longer in sense, but he took action, came right to it. You know, he has a lot of competitors watching him as far as Vergil goes, and he came to show them that he's here to stay at the super welterweight division.
But not everyone was impressed. Jermall Charlo, who attended to support his longtime friend Erickson Lubin, didn't seem thrilled. Reports say he appeared frustrated as Ortiz celebrated, later suggesting that Lubin simply got caught rather than fully crediting Ortiz.
Charlo, what you think? Fuck them. They can't beat me. Charlo, you think it was early stoppage?
I think it was a preliminary stoppage. They suck though.
What do you mean
they just don't hit hard enough, you know what I mean?
What are we thinking about Boots and Ortiz?
Jamel, do you think Boots is overrated? Do you think he's as great as they make him out to be?
Everybody overrated, man.
He ain't humble, bro. Let him go.
Tonight's outcome is more than just another knockout. It highlights a shift in power. Vergil Ortiz Jr. has opened the door. How Crawford and Boots respond will shape the next chapter of this division. Boots can rise to fight for dominance or face the critics. Crawford can step in to defend his prime status or risk slipping into the past prime legend category. That wraps up today's coverage. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest boxing updates. Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.